Hi, my name is Dave Young, Director and Founder of U.S. Fighting Systems. The topics for this video are pretty important because number one is titled Family Defense Strategies or Family Defense Tactics. When you hear the word family defense or even family safety, one of the images or illustrations that come to some people's minds is teaching your family how to fight, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. We're not saying you got to go out and buy a weapon, have a gun, but we are saying that as a family unit, ultimately you should have a coordinated effort to confront any confrontation that you might have as a family. From as simple as having the lights go off in your home. I can remember growing up in one of my neighborhoods as a kid, and when the lights went off, my younger brother stood up and ran down the hallway and busted his ankle on the end table when he was running into a place he really couldn't see. Now, when I look back at it, it's pretty funny, but when it happened, it was pretty scary. You know, if the lights go out in your home, having a coordinated effort so everyone knows where to go, how to move, and how to get there, that's going to be pretty important. And then as you escalate the scenarios, missing a child at the mall, or you're, as a father of 5 boys and a girl, going into a store with 5 or 6 and coming out with only 1 or missing 1, even on a bad day, that's not a good experience. So having a coordinated effort to make sure the family unit, your core unit as a family, knows their individual responsibilities and what their duties are when it comes to a certain crisis. Losing a kid at the mall, having someone approach you that's an unknown. Maybe you're at the mall and you're shopping and you're walking out to your car and all of a sudden a stranger tries to get your attention, and as you turn and look, you forget about some of the awareness issues that might be going on around you. Or something as simple as you're shopping in the mall with your family and all of a sudden you hear gunshots and you're on the 4th aisle in Walmart, or you're at JCPenney's. I mean, let's face it, violent crimes in society today are on the rise no matter where you live. You know, you can be an urbanite and you can live in some of the smallest suburbs in the country, but when you're shopping at a big mall, everybody's there doing the same thing. Chaos and confusion and mayhem is what usually is the result of not having an organized and coordinated effort. So when we talk about using the words family safety or family defense or even family strategies, we break them up into 4 core issues. Number 1, awareness. What are some of the things you can do to keep yourself and your family aware of some of the dangers that you might be getting into when you don't even know it? Talking about some of the things to be on the lookout for could be something that can help keep your family out of immediate danger. Then you have avoidance tactics when your awareness things kind of are let down. You're distracted, you're on the phone, and I know it's hard to believe that you're actually in the mall with your kids and you're on the phone and they're kind of doing something as well. But then understanding avoidance strategies when your awareness fails is how to get out of danger, how to escape, how to de-escalate. You know, one of the best programs we've ever developed is the verbal defense for martial artists, teaching them how to use words to diffuse a situation. And then our bully management program discusses on how you can interact with your children for problems they might have at school. All I'm trying to do is direct it towards the family, the mother, the father, the daughter, the brother, your sister, relatives that might be living with you, your parents that you might be taking care of. If you're a single parent, then this information probably is more important because you have to wear both roles, the protector and the provider. After your avoidance tactics might fail, then you have to look at your response strategies. What are some of the things we can physically do within our physical limitations that will allow us to disengage and de-escalate a situation? And unfortunately, when de-escalation tactics and strategies fail, you might have to actively engage in saving your life. So then we're talking about some physical defense strategies, knowing the difference between cover and concealment. One hides you from sight, one protects you from bullets. Where would be a physical place to go hide? What would determine one better hiding place than another in a mall or a store or even in your own home? And then you got to talk about the follow-through. After any crisis intervention, no matter how short it's lived, the emotional trauma can last weeks, months, to even years after the incident. Understanding how to talk about the incident, how to debrief it. You know, the whole purpose of training, and that's what I spend my whole life doing, training police professionals, military professionals, and just security-minded professionals worldwide. Training is supposed to improve future performance. So after every incident, regardless on however slight, there should be a debriefing protocol. Nothing more than asking your spouse or your son or your daughter, hey, are you okay? Letting them know that whatever they did, it worked, and they should be proud of that, and that you're just as proud of them. See if they're hurt physically, mentally, emotionally. Provide them with that medical care they might need after an incident. Don't be so quick to ridicule. Don't be so quick to Monday morning quarterback, but sit back, look at the whole totality of the situation, and ask yourself one question. What did we do that put us in this situation? What could we have done to get out of it? And what kind of steps can we do to make sure it doesn't happen again? So when you hear the words family safety, family survival tactics, family defensive tactics, at least from U.S. Fighting Systems, we're going to talk about those 4 core subjects. Number 1, increasing your awareness. 2, understanding your avoidance strategies. 3, making sure you have a proper field-proven physical response. And then knowing your follow-through for number 4, how to debrief and how to be safe. So listen, I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as we've enjoyed putting it together. And remember, stay strong, stay safe, and more importantly, have a plan.